How did you get there?
What's the perfect week look like? What does your week look like now? Can you transition straight away? And then, obviously once I made the move to just working from home, because I was in the gym full time, like 5 years ago?
Less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 5 years ago. It's funny. It was 5 years ago because I got,
I saw the goodbye notification.
Yeah, when I left, but that was 4, but I was kind of like on the way out because it was a year, we did a year of whatever. So about 5 or 6 years ago, like I was full time, and then it was like I took a day off Monday, took all of Monday off, and then that got filled up with all the tasks that I needed to do. So then I took Wednesday, half a day.
Yep.
And I always had Friday as a half day, but I never really worked on the Friday PM. And then eventually I had Monday, Wednesday off. Then I took Thursday night off.
Yep.
Then I took Tuesday night off. Then I only worked Tuesday, Thursday, Friday morning. And then I just went all in on the business. And then I just set every day with tasks.
Yeah.
Like if you don't schedule your tasks in, what you're responsible for, how long you got to do those tasks for as well, and then move on to the next task. You just like either spend too much time on a task and don't move to the next thing, or you don't work effectively in that timeline and all of that. So you just have to have your time spent well.
I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is not having allocated time to tasks repeatedly.
Yeah.
So like we were talking, I don't know where. It's too many conversations today.
Lots of talking.
About like the social media thing.
Yeah.
Like I did 4 weeks of the Learn Reels in an hour and got them to 10.
Yeah.
Versus waking up every day, what am I going to post? Like I don't mind, like the quote post that I'm doing, I replace the picture and I write the quote. Like like we said, it's a journaling thing. The PM content's done.
Yeah.
Because that needs to be value based, or it needs to be insightful. Like it has to be.
That's been planned ahead of time.
It's a campaign kind of thing, whereas this is just like me expressing my personality, it's like brand building, interaction based stuff. I think people lose sight of, I'll check this metric here, I'll do that over there, and then I'll do social media here, and it's just like, or they've got this list of shit to do and they just kind of do it all the time. Versus sit down, right now I'm doing business development. Yeah. I'm building something for my business to make it better. And I do that at midday every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or I do my check-ins at this time every Monday. I do, you know what I mean? Like it's like, what's the point of doing 4 check-ins, stopping for a meeting, doing another 4? Because it takes you 15 minutes to get the first one going. Yeah. So then if you do that, I was talking to a client about it during the week. She's like, it takes me about half an hour to get in the zone for content. I was like, how often do you do content? She's like, weekly. I'm like, okay, so that costs you 2 hours a month thinking about it. And she was like, fuck. I'm like, so you could do that half an hour once and film 4 weeks of content.
Yeah.
Or you can do that half an hour 4 times and still do 4 hours of content.
And
she was like, oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so stay in the zone.
Yeah.
Know what that zone length is and stay there.
Yeah, and that'll take a bit of time. I know it has for me. Like, I know, like, there's 2 ways that I organize my week. It's, do people need a certain thing at a given moment and I don't have a choice? Generally, those tasks don't need me to be at, like, my mentally firing, creative, like, kind of self. I don't need to have the greatest capacity for those things. So I'll obviously make sure that those time-sensitive things are met.
Yeah.
But then from there, I'll set up, like, that Wednesday for me is like, I know that I can just go straight from my walk where I feel amazing into my office and go, right, I'm feeling the creativeness. Like, there's nothing affecting my brain power, whatever. So I can make real good content.
Yeah.
But I'm become aware of that for myself. So I think everyone knows where their, like, zone of genius is and how that zone of genius looks like as well.
Yep.
Like, is it at a PM at this time? Is it first thing in the morning? Like, is it midweek? Is it start of the week? Is it end of the week? Like, you'll know what works for you, and then you make your week kind of lay out that way, and you'll just be so much more productive.
Yeah.
And then, the other thing I would say is just, like, try your best to create a really productive work environment. Like, I'm fucking great sometimes, but I'm also habitually just as bad as everyone else.
Yeah.
The dog's at my foot. My phone is at my desk. I have 2 screens. I have a million fucking notifications going off. I am somebody who gets a little bit distracted by sounds and noises. So I am still actively myself working on just narrowing those that environment down and getting that efficiency right.
Yeah, I think set it up based on the times that you're the best at it. And then if you're going to do a thing that takes time, do as much of it as you possibly can.
Fucking oath.
At that time.
Yeah.
And that's, I think if you put that in place.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to ride those Real Creations for like hours yesterday. And then I had to meet with Jess.
Yeah.
And it just, like, literally just clipped my wings.
Yeah.
Like, I was roaring.
Yeah.
And, just...
It's done.
As soon as we chatted, and it was like a fucking 15-minute chat, bro.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Damn.
And just absolutely clipped my wings. So I'm like, I feel like you learn that with experience too. You learn how to squeeze. So you're just like, I'm in the zone right now, like kind of squeeze. And I've had times where Steph's like, dinner's ready, and I'm like, I'm in it. I need you to, just, and she understands because she's the same. So like, we kind of have that like little agreement at home too. Like, yeah, sure, we try and have all the work done before dinner, have dinner together, debrief, and then, like, if she needs to go off. Like, I'll usually never work after dinner because I'm just like, fucking work from home. Like, I'm here enough. Like, I should be able to not work after dinner unless it's something that, like, absolutely has to be done. But generally, I won't. So we just have those rules and those agreements in that and whatnot. Because I don't want people to sit there and think, like, oh, I've got to fucking work all the time. It's like, you just need to know when to work and when you're at your best and to do it all.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. I don't think we need to try and squeeze any more out of that.
Nah. It's just get productive with your time, get specific with your time.
Yeah.
Write it out. Think of it like a workout.
Yeah.
Like you put your most important workouts at the start of the week, and then you put the most important exercises at the start of the session. Put your most important tasks at the start of your day or where you are at your best. Because sometimes, if you're old like us, we need our squats in the middle of the session.
Yeah. And in saying that, listening to today, we at 20K months, 30K months, that's weeks, 20K weeks, still value the check-in and the data review above everything else.
Yep.
I don't know about you, how often you get asked, how do you fit it all in?
100%.
And the amount of PTs that we talk to that are doing sessions.
Yeah.
That I'm too busy to do the check-in. It's like...
Yeah, just spending your time poorly, man.
It's the number one most important thing is manage your data and manage your money.
Yep.
Mad. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully that was like useful, insightful, a little bit of an idea of what it looks like, what being an online coach actually looks like. Cause it's
If you're curious about what metrics to track, find us in the DMs. We'll be able to help you out.
Yeah, definitely. Standout PT is open if you want to come and do our 26-week premium service. Workshops once a week, Q&A once a week. As you heard, we show up. We make sure we're caffeinated as fuck for those.
Deliver.
Just schedule our week around them. If you want to hit 10K weeks, if you want to actually run a business and not have your business run you, go and find out more about Standout PT. Book a discovery call with me. I will fix the biggest problem that you have. I will show you how to fix the biggest problem that you have in your business in that 30-minute call, and then I'll ask you if you want to do the program. So the worst case is I fix a problem for you.
Sounds pretty good.
You have to listen to me talk for another 30 minutes. While you're here, wherever channel you are, like, follow, subscribe, comment. We love the feedback, and it really, really helps with our metrics on our end, so our spreadsheet looks better, and we can all pat each other on the back on a Monday morning. It doesn't matter.
Do it for us.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what happened in the Formula One. If the potty numbers go up, we're all happy.
Do it for the ego.
We're all happy. Even if Lewis wins,
Dopamine
we're
hit.
still happy. All right. See you next week, guys.